Hey there, Facebook, YouTube, Miguel here, World Wide Web, below there, my witches, my workers, my muggles, and all of you beautiful and amazing people that are made from the starry heavens and the earth. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time it is for you. Hey there, guys. Well, my name is Miguel. Thank you for clicking on this video. If you've never clicked on it, welcome. And for those of you that have, you're in for another treat. I hope and I pray that you are all highly blessed and highly favored by your higher power and by your blessed and redeemed ancestors that walk with you, that help you to live an amazing and powerful life, and that you walk in your blessings. In the name of the Lord and Lady, and in the name and by your ancestors and your higher power, may this be made so. So mote it be. Amen. Ometeo. So, with all that said, I hope you guys are all doing well, and I hope that you claim your blessings because they're there for you, my people. We live in abundance. Um, with that said, this quick video is actually about something that I had just made, you guys. For those of you that have me on Facebook, you guys seen the other day that I had posted a wash that I took in a picture of. But I didn't make any videos or show you guys how I made that because it was just like a process that I was just doing, and I'm pretty new to it, so I just wanted to focus and not really take videos or pictures. But I have the wash right here in front of me, and I figured I would show you guys how it is that I work with it. But what is a wash? So a wash, from my understanding and the perspective and the area that I learned it out of, was from my elders, and it is basically, you know how you make tea? It's a wash. It's a You get boiling water, right? You get water. You pray over the water for this work. Then you get whatever herbs you want associated with the thing that you're working with or for, towards, whatever. And for mine, it was all about cleansing. So I selected herbs that were about cleansing. I took a whole ritual shower. I mean, where I cleansed myself spiritually, energetically. I came into the kitchen where we are now, and I cleansed the space, I cleared the space, and I brought in the energies that I wanted, and my helpful spirits to help me in this work. And I made the wash, and basically, you boil the water, you get it nice and hot, and when it's boiling, you put in the herbs, and and those herbs you prayed over, and you prayed exactly for what it is, the intention that you're asking for their assistance in. You wake the herbs up because they have to be woken up. Their spirit has to be woken up. And you have to ask for their help, commune with them. You basically put all that in there, you let it boil, you're praying over the work that entire time. There's one part that I can't tell you guys about, but yeah, you pray over it, you do all that stuff, and then after it's done being cool, for me, for this wash, this is what I have. You see this beautiful stuff, you guys? Yeah. Yeah. So it's basically, as you can see up here, it's for cleansing and clearing, removing ill, misfortune, negativity, refreshes, energizes. Well, yeah, as you guys can see, I put the date 4/17/2016, and then I actually listed the different herbs that I used, and the roots and the oils or whatever it is that I use. And like I said, you just pray over the whole thing. And now I'm going to show you guys one of the ways in which you use the wash. So this is what I do. I shake it up nice and good. And while I'm doing this, I'm saying something like, as I mix this wash in with my mop wash, I cleanse and I clear away all ill and all misfortune, all negativity, and I bring forth the refreshing start to revitalize, to re-empower, to give energy and to give upliftment and happiness to this room. And I remove all things that are evil. I remove all ill. I remove all misfortune from this space and from this place, and from all that is blessed to be touched by this sacred wash, to be blessed by this sacred power, by the Spirit and by the sacred medicine, by the Spirit and by the sacred holy power contained within this wash. May all that is blessed by it be cleansed and purified of all evil, of all ill and misfortune, and may it instead and be empowered by refreshing, revitalizing, and uplifting energies. By the name and in the name of the Lord and Lady, and by the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, by the blessing hand of the goddess Hecate, and by all of the blessings of this sacred mix and the sacred wash, so mote it be. Amen. Ometeo. Another quick little wash. And then a little boom. And then, right, and you just need a little bit. You don't need to put a lot. And then we got my mop down here because we're about to mop. Salt and water by casting thee, no harmful spell, no purpose be. You don't need a lot, like I said. You just need enough. Beautiful ground. I know, look at that beautiful thing. But yeah, then you guys, what you do is you get your mop. We have one of these little fancy mops. You put it in there, and basically you're just gonna wanna while you're doing this, you're just gonna be praying, and like as you're moving it around and as you're like getting it all mixed up. Look at that little fancy thing. I cleanse and I purify and I remove all evil and all harmful and unwanted energies and forces from my space and from my place, known and unknown, seen and unseen, named and unnamed. By all of the blessing, helpful spirits contained within this wash, all that is touched by this sacred mix will be made cleansed and purified of all that is unwanted, of all evil, harmful, and unwanted intentions and forces, known and unknown, seen and unseen, named and unnamed, placed upon this space or place by me or by others, whether conscious or unconscious. In the name of the Lord and Lady, and by the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, and by my ancestors that walk with me, this I claim and this I know. So mote it be. Amen. Ometeo. Or something like that, y'all. But I just wanted to show you guys that really quick. So get your hands dirty, you guys. This stuff is not hard. It's really fun and it's really empowering. So now I'm a little winded. I'm going to have to continue to pray. And while I'm mopping, I'm going to be praying. And while I'm mixing this stuff, I'm going to be praying. So really like, you know, hands-on type thing. But I just wanted to show you guys that. I hope you guys got some ideas. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my videos, you guys. And let me know what you guys think of the videos. So I would like to know what the hell's going on that side. So, all right, you guys, take care, be blessed, and be magical, and stay uplifting, and claim your blessings, y'all. All right, well, take care. God's bless. Peace! Guys, this is going to have to be an attachment. I just remember this. I just got done mopping. But basically, I forgot to tell you guys, well, how often do you supposed to do this wash? And how often should you mop with this stuff? And where should you leave it? Okay. Yeah, I forgot. So, I wanted to tell you guys that what I would do and what I was told to do, or suggested to do, I should say, you just got to do this like once a week, or whenever you feel like your house needs that refreshing, and if things are stagnant, or, you know, stuff don't feel right. And it's good just to do once a week regardless, just to keep your house clean and cleansed and moving forward and in that good space. So I would say once a week if you want to do it like on a Saturday, because Saturday is associated with restrictions, with boundaries and that type of thing, things that hold you back. If you want to do it on that day and to work the energies to remove and to release that, you could do it on that day. You could do it on a Monday. You know, whenever you feel, I guess, is the right way. Maybe a Monday to get the fresh start. Maybe a Sunday because it's God's day. I'm not sure. It's up to you. It's your preference, whatever. But one day out of the week, do that. You know, just clean the house and cleanse the house and mop it, you know. And then also what you want to do, what I do when I'm going to get rid of it is I'll go to a crossroads. And I mean, I live in a town, you guys. So what I do is I go to this crossroads right here by me. And I give an offering at the center of the street, you know, give some water, you know, I thank it. And I let it know that I'm going to leave this wash or whatever, the leftover mix. I'll show it to you guys. There it is. Obviously a different color now. Picked up all that nasty shit. But yeah, so what I usually do is I'll take that whole mop or whatever after I'm done rinsing out the mop right now. And then I take it to the crossroads, leave the offering, and then there's like a little where sewage can go. And I literally just dump it down there. Then I come back to my house without looking back. Don't look back. So dump out the wash or whatever. As soon as you get, like, just walk back to your home, because, like, for me, it's right at the corner, so I just dump it, walk straight, come into my house, close the door, and then I'm good. But you want to have all that, you don't want to look back, because they say when you look back, you bring all that shit with you, so don't look back, just saying. Dump it, leave your offerings, give thanks, come back to the house or whatever, and then clean up the mop bucket or do whatever else you got to do and sweep. But I just wanted to add that in, you guys, so, okay, take care. Peace. There's more. Hey there, as you can see, I'm in entirely different clothing. And the reason for that is because, like I mentioned, I'm sure in other videos, this editing stuff is pretty new to me. But I went through the video the other day, and before I uploaded onto YouTube and Facebook, and I was going through it, and I noticed that what I didn't mention was after you're done going to the crossroads and after you're done dumping out that negativity and dumping out that wash and stuff, Before, I know that I had mentioned that for you to clean out your mop bucket, but before you do that, what you need to do, my people, what you need to do is you need to have these things on hand and ready. So either some self-lighting incense, this happens to be blessing incense from Lucky Mojo, some oil handcrafted at Serpent's Kiss in Santa Cruz, California by the owner, Susan Diamond. Shout out, my people. Or some herb and some herbs, not oil, and some herbs. And this would actually, you'd want this to be a blend of different herbs. Now let me explain this. So after you're done taking that stuff to the crossroads, before you come into your house, what you're going to want, what I would suggest, as my elders that taught me, is once you cleanse a space or a person, you want to fill in that space or a person with the desired energy or the outcome that you want. Now, what you do by that, I apologize about my dogs in the background. There must be someone here. But what I mean by that is, so once you cleansed away and removed all the negativity and all the stagnation and all the ill will or whatever it is that was on the person or the place, you want to fill in that place with the things that you do want drawn in, so that way that energy knows where to go, and so that way that negativity can't creep up. Because I'll tell you this, if you get a cleansing done, you need to fill your space up and you need to fill your spirit up with the things that you do want to draw. Because if you don't, that negativity and that ill will and all that depression or whatever it is that you were cleansed of will creep back in. Because the universe creates like this, well, you essentially create this space. Have you ever noticed that when you clean a spot, it won't stay clean for very long if it's used to staying dirty? And that's because the universe is like a vacuum. It will, if you leave an open space where a space used to be, it will fill it up. That's just the natural way that things are. But what I wanted to show you was, like I was showing you these. So what you'd want to do with this is you'd make like a powder. Like if you have rug fluorite, you'd make a powder and you mix it with the different herbs that you want, like for love or financial security or self-esteem or courage or whatever it is that you wanted to draw in. You'd mix that powder up, right? And then as you enter into the home, you would sprinkle all of this herbal, this powder mixture all over into your living room and into your rooms and into the kitchen and all the places that you want to feel that energy up with and you want to fill that space up with. You would fill it into all of that, right? Then you could, or this is what I do. What I do is when I come back, I come onto my porch and I put this self-lighting incense in a heat safe container or whatever. And then as soon as I open the door, I light it and then I go into the living room along all the walls. I'm praying the whole time. Into the rooms, I'm praying the whole time. Calling in my blessings, calling in the things that I want. Bringing in and drawing in those blessings to me. And then you could also, like the self-love, like I said, you could anoint your doorknobs and anoint the corners of your wall in a 5 spot, which means in each corner and then one in the center, like on a dice, how that looks. Boom, 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 boom. To cover up the walls, to cover up the space and the place to draw in the blessings you want. Because once you cleanse, you got to bring in, because if you don't, stuff will come in whether or not you want it to. But it's better to have control and to call in the things that you do want, so that way that bad shit can't come in, you guys. So, like I said, you could put the powder on the ground, and then also if you have just rug and tile, you could still put that powder all over the ground or whatever, and then praying, like I said, and then get your broom and sweep it inward from your living room into your, into the bedrooms, and then from the bedrooms into the kitchen, and then get it all nice. And you could maybe lay it at the 4 corners of your house, to draw on those blessings once you have all that powder from the tile and from the linoleum or whatever it is that you have on your ground. Just different suggestions, but again, you guys, like, subscribe, hit me up, let me know what you guys think of the videos. Hope they're helping. Alright, y'all, well, there's a how-to use a wash, how to cleanse your home, and also how to bring in your blessings. Alright, y'all, take care. Be blessed. See ya.